I.S.U.P.K.
Hey, Shalom, man. It's Priest Captain Hall with the I.S.U.P.K. on the Commander Journey Yahanna in California, man. Telling all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, subscribe to this channel, man. You want true salvation? You gotta learn from the priests and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K, man. Subscribe to that channel. Hit that button, man. Understand with that? Shalom.
All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot call to be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you, I had no life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me, but that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy.
Shalom, DC. We're the I.S.U.P.K coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yahanna. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth of the Bible. And the truth is, the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. And it's only for the God of the Bible. It's only for the people you see on this sign right here, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? Nobody else. Now, I know everybody wonders, how did we get into the state that we are today? Why are we in the bottom of the barrel, or like crabs in the barrel, pulling each other down, fighting for everything? Everything we need, we have to ask our oppressors for, right? But originally it was not supposed to be that way, right? Because I'm gonna do 176, right? We're going to see right here that we are a holy people. Keep reading.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
It says thou, you are a holy people. And what does holy mean? Holy means separate. You are a separate people. Keep reading.
Unto the Lord thy God.
You are a holy people, a separate people unto your God. You are a separate nation unto your God.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord your God, that means the Lord your God has chosen you. Has chosen you. He has not chosen everybody. He has not chosen the white man. He has not chosen the Asians, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans, Nigerians. He has chosen the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
Keep reading.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a what?
Special people.
He has chosen you to be a special people. Let's see for what reason he has chosen you to be a special people. Unto what?
Unto himself.
Unto himself. The Lord thy God has severed you to be a special people unto him above every other nation on the face of the planet, above every other race. That's the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Keep reading.
Above all people.
A what?
Above.
No, below.
Above.
No, equal to.
Above.
On the same level.
Above.
He had chosen you to be above, not equal to, but above all people. Keep reading.
That are upon the face of the earth.
He's chosen you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, to be a special people unto himself, which is above all the people on the face of the earth. That is not equality. Right? Just like the Christian church says, the Bible is not speaking of equality. The Bible has told you that the Most High God has chosen a special people unto himself. Give me Deuteronomy 27 and 1. Now, the Lord thy God, he has chosen us. Just like a father, he had given us commandment. The priest and prophet before me, he just told everybody what commandment means. Commandment means order. The Lord God gave his people, which he has chosen, orders, right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27 and verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
Moses with the elders of Israel, right? Moses and the elders of Israel is about to tell the people of Israel something. Right? Keep reading.
And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, say.
Moses with the elders of Israel, he commanded the people. He gave the people orders. Orders, which he got from where? The Most High power, right? Keep reading.
Say, keep all the commandments.
Keep some of them. Keep
all the commandments.
Keep the commandments that you feel comfortable with. Keep
all the commandments.
Just like the Christian church says, the commandments of Delaware just pay tithes. Is that what it's saying? Keep
all the commandments.
Moses and the elders told the people of Israel, the people in his 12-tribe trust right here, which is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He told them to keep all the commandments. Give me some more.
Which I command you this day.
The laws that he's commanding, he wants us to follow every last one of them. Is that you know that? Right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 verses 1. Right? Now we'll see what laws was given and what will happen if we listen to Moses and the elders. If we follow the laws that Moses and the elders gave us, would we be in the state that we are today? Would we be like crabs in a barrel? Would we be in poverty today? Would we? Let's find out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
And it shall come to pass, meaning it will happen. This is a prophecy. It will happen. It shall come to pass. Future prophecy. Give me some more.
If thou shalt hearken.
If thou shalt hearken. If thou shalt listen. If we would listen to our elders. If we listen to Moses and the elders. Right? Give me some more.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we were to listen diligently, right? If we would listen real closely into the voice of the Lord thy God, right? To all the commandments that he had given us, what would happen?
To observe and to do.
To observe and to do.
All his commandments.
No, some.
All his commandments.
Have.
All his commandments.
Only the ones that we feel comfortable doing.
To do all his commandments.
Give me some more.
Which I command thee this day.
He's commanding you this day. He gave the order for us to follow all his commandment on this day. Right? Is there any more of that?
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all.
It says the Lord thy God, if we were to hearken diligently and follow all the commandments, the Lord thy God will set us on high. On high. Not below, not equal to. Again, this is favoritism in the Bible, Christians. It said the Lord thy God will set us above high. Above what? Above who? Let's find out.
On high, above all nations.
He said he will set us above high, above all the nations. That is above high, above the white man, the Japanese, the Chinese, the African. Give me some more.
On high, above all nations of the earth.
Every nation of the earth. Every nation who walks, who stomps on the face of the earth, we were supposed to be up high above all of them. Only if we listen, if we hearken diligently onto the commandments that was given to us when we left out of Egypt. But did we do so? Did we do so? No, we did not. If we did, we would not be in this condition that we are today.
Right.
Our people would not be dying. Our people would not be in the slums today. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. Right? Now we just read Deuteronomy 28 verses 1. What would happen if only we hearken to the voice of the Lord our God? Right? Now we're going to find out what would happen to us if we did not listen to the Lord and the voice of thy God. What will happen to it? What curses will fall upon us? What curses? Keep reading.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
But it shall come to pass. It will happen. Again, future prophecy. It shall come to pass.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you will not listen to the voice of the Lord your God, bless us, fascinating it is. If you will not listen, what would happen?
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To listen to and to do every order. Remember, commandment is an order. To listen to and do every order that was given to you. Keep reading.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Keep reading.
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
That all these curses shall come upon thee. Right? We want to find out all the curses that's going to happen to us because we did not listen or hearken to the Lord our God. Right? And do remember what a curse is. A curse is a punishment. A punishment that's given to us by the Most High for not hearkening on diligently unto his word. But let me give you an example, right? If you break a law today, if you break the white man's law today, what will happen to you? What will be your curse? Prison will be your curse. You will get locked up and thrown in the slammer, and the judge will throw the book at you. 25 life, triple life. This is a curse. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 16.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord,
16.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Cursed that you shall be in the city, right? A priest officer of the law already brought out how cursed you are in the city. Children can't even sell water. We can't sell water. We cannot chill by our own community pool. The cops are murdering us left and right. Left and right, they are murdering us and they're getting off. We are cursed in the city. Give me some more.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed should I be in the field. Now what does that mean? Everything we grow in the field, everything we grow, we have to give it to the other nations, right? We work for the other nations in the field. You got the Mexican brothers who's gathering oranges in the field. They're paying them what you call peanuts, with nothing, right? And their oppressors is making all the money, is benefiting everything from the field. And we are cursed in our own field. You have the Haitians, and they feel, they grow rice in Haiti. But the Haitians do not see none of this money from their own field. They are cursed. Give me some more.
Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Cursed shall there be your basket and your store, right? Give me some more.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Everything we have, right, we will be cursed for, right? Drop down, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 32. We're going to get some more on these curses. So,
verse 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given into another people. Now, do that sound familiar? Do it sound familiar? Whose sons and daughters was given to another people? Wasn't it us, the so-called Negro, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Haitians? Wasn't it us who was given to another people? A lot of people can't take the truth. As soon as the truth come out, they want to walk away, right? But it was us who was given to another people. In fact, it's still going on today because what is it called? ISIS is taking the children of the Central American, our Mexican brothers. taking them away from their family. Right? Read that one more time, Baba.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Keep reading.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all.
Your eyes shall look and fill with longing for them. Read that one more time.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Your eyes will see them taking your children, right? Just like in slavery, we saw them taking our children. Just like today, our Mexican brothers, they see them taking their children, and their eyes is filled with longing all of the day long, meaning they will miss their children. That the oppressor, that the white man, that the devil that the Bible speaks of has taken away from them. Give me some more on that.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
There shall be no might in thy hand. What does that mean? When the devil, the white man, has taken your children away from you, you can't do nothing about it. Right. You are weak. You are weak. All you could do is watch the devil snatch your sons, your daughters, your loved ones away from you. You can't do nothing about it. Was that on that? Give me 40.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Because, it says therefore, because you didn't hearken diligently to the Lord, you should serve who?
Thine enemies.
Your enemies. You should serve your enemies. Who is your enemies? Who is your enemies? The one who snatched your sons and daughters away. Right? Clearly, this Bible is saying, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, you have an enemy. But the Christian church don't teach you have an enemy. You have an enemy according to the Bible, according to the Lord. You have an enemy. Read that from the top of it.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Now who?
Thine enemy.
Keep reading.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
You shall serve thy enemy, which the Lord shall send against you. The Lord sent these people against you. Why? Because you broke the law. You didn't follow orders. You didn't follow protocol. The Most High told you to do something and you did not listen. Give me some more.
In hunger and in thirst.
In hunger and in thirst. When you are hungry, everything you want to eat, you have to go to your enemy, the white man, to buy. You have to go to Walgreens. You have to go to Popeye. You have to go to Starbucks. And you know they don't want us there. That's why they call the cops on us constantly. You have to go, for everything in hunger, you have to go to your enemy, which is the white man. Everything in thirst. The water we bought today, we drink it back here because it's so hot out here. Where did we get it from? We don't have our own farmers. We got it from our enemies, which is the white man. Keep reading.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. What does that mean? Every clothing, every thread, every piece of silk, every garment we have to go to the white man for. We have to go to our enemies for. We have to go to the China man for. Right? If we want some Jordans, what do we have to go? We have to go to the white man. Even though Jordan's name is on it, right? We have to go to our oppressors for it. If we want some jeans, we have to go to our oppressors. If our woman wants some Victoria's Secret, where do they have to go? Some white homosexuals. That's where they have to go. They have to go to their oppressors for it. Give me some more.
And in want of all things.
And in want of all things. Anything you want, anything you desire, you have to go to your oppressors for. You have to go to your enemies for. Your enemies. Give me some more.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Again, do that sound familiar? Do that sound familiar? If you look at the chart, the lynching or the slavery chart, you will see the only person who had a yoke of iron on their neck was us doing slavery, right? Give me some more. Let's have the noise go past. Go ahead.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he had destroyed thee. I mean, and we are destroyed. We are destroyed here. Why? Because the Most High sent an enemy against us because we didn't hearken diligently unto his word, unto his laws, unto his orders. It's more than that. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among...
And
the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
He says, and the Lord shall scatter thee amongst all nations, or amongst all people. Again, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Does that not sound familiar? Who was scattered amongst all the people?
Right.
Who got on the translated slave trade? Over 99 million of us died on the journey, right? And went abroad to every land, above all the nations, right? Everywhere you go, you will see a melanated face, a black face. You go to Japan, you see a black face. You go to India, a black face. Everywhere, we were scattered everywhere. Give me some more.
From the one end of the earth, even unto the other.
From the one end of the earth, and even unto the other. In other words, today's breakdown, north, south, east, and west. From one end, even unto the other. Give me some more.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
And there, where we were scattered to, we shall serve other gods. Let's find out who these gods are that we were supposed to serve.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Neither thou nor thy fathers have known. In other words, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they didn't know these false gods that we serve today. Who are these people, right? Who are these so-called gods? Give me some more.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. What is wood today? The Christian cross.
Right.
That is wood. What is stone? Islam, right? It's like the cobblestone of Islam, right? We was never supposed to follow these pagan religions, because our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, never knew them at all. You got more than let's take it home to Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. Right? Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. Let's let this noise go past.
That's so heavy what the brothers bringing out our destruction and why we in the position that we are in. And this is why some black people are such geniuses. They look at us out here speaking out of the Bible and they think they know more than us. When we study this day and night, our Constitution, we ain't just jump up in the morning and say, let's go and hate the white man, if anything like that. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. And what we don't know, that we are so destroyed, we don't even know the Bible is about us. It's about you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man. The Bible is not a religious book. Right. It's not about white Jesus coming down and loving everybody to heaven. We so destroyed and have a lack of knowledge of our own Constitution. Right. And it's just so sad. Hey, can I let me grab one scripture, Mark. Give me Psalms 83. Give me Psalms 83 and 3, brothers. We are so destroyed for lack of knowledge and not knowing who we are. Something's been done to us. Something has been done to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in America, and it's criminal. It's criminal what's been done to us, that we don't know who we are. We don't know where we come from. We call ourselves African American. How in the world can we be African American? Come on, give me that, brother.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
The Bible says that they have taken crafty counsel. Crafty counsel means they plotted. They did something sneaky. What you think they done to us? When the white man brought us over here, they knew that we were Hebrew Israelites. They knew we weren't from Africa. The Africans sold us into captivity. So we so destroyed, we don't know these things. So all them, the African, all the heathens, the African, the Chinese, everybody to have took crafty counsel to not let us know who we are as a people. Read on, brother.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Why does it say it's consulted against thy hidden ones? Because we are the hidden ones. We are the ones that don't know who we are, where we come from. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Mexicans that Trump trying to send to Mexico, they are not Mexicans. They are the Israelites.
Right.
It's a tribe of Israel. That's who they are. That's what Trump is trying to do this type thing to them. And black man, I always bring out that you next. We are next. Because why? We are the tribe of Judah, right, out of Israel. We don't know who we are. They took crafty counsel against God's people. And that's why we are the hidden ones, because nobody know who we are. We don't even know who we are. Go ahead, keep on rocking it, brother.
Give that preacher prophet a powerful hand. Give him a hand, right?
All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gon' be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap, I thank the Lord for the day I was on Lake Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. Found the DC school, I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told him I